Hey there, everyone. Appreciate you joining me here for another edition of Beyond the Forecast. We'll get momentarily pulling up Facebook, seeing all the comments, questions, concerns you may have, if there are any. We're going to start out with the planetary parade, let you know what exactly that is, if we could see it tonight or tomorrow. Our best opportunity did come on Tuesday, so if you were watching us and kind of got the lowdown or checked our Facebook page, you kind of had that information at your disposal. But what we are talking about with the planetary parade now through tomorrow evening is all 7 planets. Now, outside of us, which we are 8 planets in our solar system. There was 9, Pluto not considered a planet anymore, but the 7 planets, not including us, so we could see all of them in the nighttime sky. The best time frame is right around now after sunset. You're kind of looking southeast, southwest. So if you look off to the west, you can see Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and also Mars from west to east. But for Neptune and Venus, you will need a telescope. The other 5 you can see, the 2 that I just mentioned are a little bit too far away, so you would need a telescope to see both of those, but the other 5 you could see with your own 2 eyes if we had the clear skies. Got a lot of cloud cover out there right now. We've got some rain and snow through the thumb and across US 127, and all that cloud cover just really not going to let us do that tonight. And tomorrow evening, there may be some breaks with the cold front. The cold front will be pretty much through the thumb towards Interstate 69, right about here, and I'll draw it real quickly. This is also going to come with a lot of wind tomorrow, but that cold front will be right about here as we get through about 7 p.m. So right along that cold front, there may be a few breaks to go and see or try and see the planetary parade, but unfortunately, Mother Nature just not going to give us the best opportunity tonight or tomorrow night. So that's why Tuesday night would have been our best chance to see all of those planets aligning. High temperatures today made it back into the 40s. Warmest conditions further on off to the north and to the west. We had some 30s as well. Lapeer only to 37 degrees for those highs today. And this morning we did have some rain and snow out there. That was with our first of several impactful systems that will continue to come through over the next 24 to 48 hours. That system is now heading off to the east. We have a tree that swung through today, picked up some moisture from the Great Lakes, gave us that rain and snow. And now we're seeing our third system, which is a Canadian clipper. So off to our north and west, that'll bring in our rain, snow chance and the windy conditions for tomorrow. We are not expecting a ton of cold air until we get into the weekend. You can see that slight bump up in the warmer conditions for our Friday. That'll get us well into the 40s. Then we get back down into some of those Arctic temperatures, the Arctic air mass for Saturday and Sunday behind that third storm, which is right around Winnipeg. You can see some snow happening right around there. Already a very strong storm. It'll only get stronger as it makes its way into the Great Lakes, which will give us those stronger winds, but also the milder air as we will stay primarily off to the south of the center of the low. The first storm, which is up towards Quebec in towards Maine, that was our system yesterday. Our second wave is currently meandering on through right now. It is associated with a frontal boundary. That won't make it necessarily all the way through. That boundary will kind of get hung up here in the state of Michigan, and that's what this system will roll right along, and we are going to be seeing the snow as well as the potential of those very strong winds coming along with it. Now that system will head on off to the east for our Saturday. We will have drier conditions, but high pressure and colder temperatures will be along for the ride. We will see our best chance of sunshine happening on Sunday as we get on the western slope of that high pressure system, but it will also give us a slightly warmer day on Sunday, well into the 20s to around 30, with those conditions really crashing on Saturday. We will be well down into the 20s for the highs, with teens for those lows and wind chills in the single digits. Tonight, we'll get down into the 20s as well. So some slick spots are possible with the rain and snow, melting snow, the rain, anything that is wet out there right now could definitely slicken on up, and we will have partly cloudy skies for a few of the hours. We will cloud things up for tomorrow morning. We'll show you a hour-by-hour forecast here coming up with our Futurecast model. That is going to give you an idea of when you could see snow, when the worst of the winds will be. But here's a look at those high temperatures tomorrow. Mid to upper 40s. We'll have that wind steady out of the south and the southwest before the cold front in the evening. That'll get us to our warmest conditions for the afternoon, early evening hours. Some spots right across Interstate 69 may make it to about 50 degrees. And we do have the opportunity at a few rays of sunshine in the afternoon as those stronger winds come on in. We will have the opportunity as well to see some gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour for that lunchtime, early afternoon, and those winds stay strong even into the evening, with another opportunity for Friday night to have stronger winds as well. 7 a.m., we've got some snow right around US 127. That'll continue to swing on in, mainly from a line right about here. So I'll draw it on out. So as you go to the south of about Mount Pleasant, Saginaw towards Lapeer, south of that, will stay primarily dry. So a lot of Interstate 69 towards southern US 127, we will have dry conditions for the morning. It's the thumb towards the Saginaw Bay and along and north of US 10 that we will have the snowfall that'll happen for the morning hours on our Friday. And that's what's going to allow for a small accumulation as well once we get into that time frame. Now, past lunchtime, it will be a fairly dry afternoon. It's the late afternoon, evening that the cold front swings on in. We get some scattered rain and snow showers, and then it's snow flurries for Friday evening into our Saturday morning. Best chance of flurries looks to be into the thumb. Saturday featuring partly sunny skies with partly cloudy conditions as we go into the day on Sunday. So most of the weekend will be dry. It's tomorrow that we're worried about a little bit of snow that could accumulate, just a dusting for a lot of us, but into Huron County, 1 to 2 inches is possible, and then also across M55. So Roscommon, Ogemaw, Iosco counties could see another 1 to 2 inches of snowfall from that morning snow on Friday. Afternoon and evening, not expecting too much in the way of an accumulation. But again, the winds will be very strong tomorrow. Windy day on tap for our Friday. Less wind across the weekend, but still a breezy weekend with the colder air. We're back into the 40s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Rain showers will happen Wednesday most of the day. It's Wednesday night into early Thursday that some snow will make its return as the colder air comes back on in behind that stronger low. And that strong low is going to get us into some of those milder temperatures for the middle of next week. Ethan, good evening. Hope you are doing well. Before we go, I just want to reiterate that it will be a very windy day tomorrow. I'll show you some of those wind gusts here momentarily, and then we will wrap things up. But I want to give you another look at a different graphic for those stronger winds, because that's going to be the worst of the conditions tomorrow, with some of those gusts 35 to 45 miles per hour. And I apologize if my voice is reverberating in the microphone. I had the Facebook Live up there as well. So for tomorrow, 10 a.m., still very breezy. We'll see the stronger winds coming on through as we get into the early afternoon. You can see 35 to 45, maybe even upwards of 50 miles per hour. We'll have to see some of those higher end gusts. Not likely, but the potential is there. If we get some sunshine, drier air, we'll be feeding those winds on into here. Along with that stronger low just off to the north, we'll continue with those stronger winds into the evening as the direction of the winds shift. With the cold front in the evening, we'll see some of those 35 to 45 mile per hour winds also happening there. And those winds will stay elevated even into our Saturday morning, some 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts at about 7 a.m. on Saturday. And we'll continue with that breeze pretty much all day long as we go into the first half of the weekend. Good news is those winds will quiet on down for Saturday night, and then into our Sunday, not looking as breezy, but still enough of a wind to be noticeable. All right, everyone. I'll put another snapshot of these stronger winds on there so you guys can kind of get a idea of the time. So the strongest winds happening tomorrow afternoon into the evening, with them subsiding Friday night, but still enough of a breeze to be noticeable Saturday and Sunday. That's going to do it for us. I wish we had better news on that planetary parade so we could see all 7 planets, but unfortunately Mother Nature had different plans for us with those cloudier conditions. You might be able to see it later on tonight as the skies clear on out, but yeah, that's going to come at the latter hours of tonight, probably closer to about midnight. We'll have enough clearing to potentially see some of those planets, but best viewing condition will be during the evening. You still have the opportunity overnight, but you'll have to stay up for that chance to see them. Have a great evening, everyone.